Besides being one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars, Bruce Willis has amassed a huge net worth capable of providing him with a comfortable life. But have you ever stopped to think about how this retired actor lives? In this video, you will find out all about the luxurious life of Bruce Willis. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications. Check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in 1955 in Oberstein, Germany, Walter Bruce Willis is a great Hollywood actor. Being his father a man from the American military, his entire family lived in West Germany until his father was discharged from military service in 1957 and returned to the United States. Little Bruce Willis suffered from a childhood stutter, but he found in theater the opportunity to overcome this problem. His vocation for acting resurfaced in his adult life, leaving his job as a security guard and then as a bartender in order to pursue an artistic career. His first major work as an actor was in the television series Moonlighting, which even earned him an Emmy and a Golden Globe. His most successful works in the film industry were the Die Hard franchise, Armageddon, The Sixth Sense, Red, besides his television series such as Friends, not to mention his role as an animator and executive producer for other projects. Until in 2022, Willis said goodbye to his career for good after being diagnosed with aphasia, a brain disorder that affects language expression and comprehension. Being a big name at the Hollywood box office and having appeared in films that have grossed billions of dollars, Bruce Willis can enjoy his retirement without financial worries. Properties in New York. Bruce Willis has been in memorable movies, and with so much professional success, he has amassed a net worth that deserves to be spent on a lot of real estate. However, in recent years, after learning of his health condition, the actor has gotten rid of several properties, pocketing quite a bit of money. In New York, for example, Willis once had an apartment at 1 West End Avenue in an extremely luxurious residential tower. The 3,000-square-foot property offers spectacular views of the city's skyscrapers, and to that end there are countless floor-to-ceiling windows throughout the residence's rooms. The decor has very sobering colors, with the emphasis on the white, black, and wooden furnitures and coatings, providing refinement and comfort. There are 4 bedrooms with extremely elegant designs to accommodate the entire family and 4.5 bathrooms, all with marble countertops and heated floors. The Italian kitchen has custom cabinets with contemporary finishes that contrast well with the countertops and the central island made all in marble. Not to mention the super technological appliances. Among the building's resort-inspired amenities is a 75-foot pool with a double-height ceiling, a private fitness center and spa, a toy room for the kids, space for parties or get-togethers with a gourmet kitchen, a game room, and a 12,000-square-foot terrace with plenty of living areas, lush green spaces, and barbecue grills. By disposing of this apartment in 2018, the actor pocketed $7,300,000. Another property that once belonged to Bruce Willis is located in a remote and very quiet area of Westchester, New York, surrounded by a very dense local forest. The impressive 22.6-acre property is a true retreat in the midst of nature. The 9,000-square-foot home is craftsman style, with many picturesque details in the architecture, resembling a wealthy, rustic barn house. Inside, the property has large window openings which make for some very well-lit environments, in addition to having several fireplaces that help bring in coziness. An example of this is the kitchen, which receives plenty of natural light and has top-of-the-line equipment. The decoration mixes contemporary elements with the rusticity of country life, ensuring comfort and well-being to the residents. The residence has 5 bedrooms in total, having plenty of space to accommodate all of Bruce Willis's daughters, with the master suite being in a very clean style, having a balcony with panoramic views, and a giant, extremely luxurious bathroom with windows facing the lake. The place also features a gym and a yoga room, another environment to practice Olympic gymnastics, an observatory with a telescope, a wine cellar, an office that can be transformed into a cinema, among many other areas. The connection between indoor and outdoor life at this property is intense, and perhaps that is why tranquility reigns in the rooms. For fun in the backyard, there are several relaxing armchairs surrounded by beautiful gardens, a pool to cool off in the hottest summer days, and a tennis court. In 2019, Bruce and his wife disposed of this property as well, selling it for $7,660,000. Californian mansion. Bruce Willis and his family are currently living in a beautiful mansion in the quiet residential neighborhood of Brentwood Park in Los Angeles, California. The 13,000 square foot house has a very modern architecture. From the facade you can see how refined the actor's residence really is. The entrance hall is double height, providing plenty of amplitude to the environment. Right next to the cozy living room that features a piano and a fireplace is the dining room, featuring a large table that seats up to 10 people. The integrated concept kitchen has state-of-the-art appliances, a breakfast table, and a cozy living room with sofas. The residence has 7 very spacious and clean-looking bedrooms, plus 5 extremely luxurious bathrooms, with a special mention to the master suite's one that has marble finishes in the shower. The house also features an air-conditioned wine cellar, a very exquisite office, a spa room complete with an indoor hot tub and including a relaxing sauna and massage area, a cinema with armchairs for the whole family, a games room, and an area for gymnastics and yoga. Outside, Bruce Willis can enjoy many moments of leisure in the relaxing pool that includes a waterfall. It's even possible to have a barbecue and spend good moments with friends. The actor acquired this beautiful property in 2019, paying $9,800,000 at the time. He has really made a nice purchase, hasn't he? Caribbean Paradise Mansion. Just imagine being able to enjoy a natural resort whenever you want a more tranquil lifestyle. It was for this reason that Bruce Willis owned a paradise villa in the Turks and Caicos Islands in the middle of the Caribbean. Dubbed the Como Resort's Parrot Cay, the 8-acre property boasts from a complete 5-star infrastructure. This waterfront property is more like a private resort than a single-family residence, as there are 3 wood-clad homes with a total of 12 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. There is a total of 18,000 square feet of indoor space and another 18,000 square feet of outdoor decking, not to mention the other separate accommodations and guest villas. To ensure entertainment, the property offers a playground with an exquisitely crafted pirate ship, lush tropical landscaping, a fleet of buggies for tours, and a refreshing pool overlooking the sea. Willis bought this estate in 2000 and built the entire structure, and it was there that he even married his current wife, Emma, 9 years later. However, in 2019 he decided to get rid of this resort, selling it for $27 million, a huge fortune. Cars. Bruce Willis has played major roles in action movies, living out several high-speed scenes aboard some big cars. Outside of fiction, the actor also likes to have a diverse fleet of cars, especially the classics. The Hollywood star has already auctioned his following collectible cars: a 1968 Pontiac Firebird 400 convertible with a 330 horsepower V8 engine for $30,000. A 1957 Chevrolet Corvette convertible that he got from actress Demi Moore when they were both married, valued at $70,000. A 1988 Lincoln Limousine, vehicle worth around $90,000. A 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Roadster, a sports car valued at $110,000. He also once had a 1968 Dodge Charger that went through rebuilds that cost around $35,000, until the car was put to auction with the sale estimated at $83,000. When it comes to more powerful SUVs, the artist has a $90,000 Range Rover. Another car Bruce had refurbished and redone was the legendary 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback GT390 using a Shelby Mustang GT500. In 2008, this car was auctioned off and sold for an impressive $161,000. Even a 2013 Bentley Continental GT Speed Le Mans Edition has already gone through his garage. It is a luxurious and extremely refined vehicle worth around $227,000. Personal life. Bruce Willis is one of the most attention-attracting action movie actors, getting looks from critics and fans of his work. And of course, details of his personal life also end up being reported in magazines and websites. About his love life, it is known that the actor has been married twice and has 5 daughters. In other words, Willis lives surrounded by women. His first wife was the beautiful actress Demi Moore. They met in 1987 and in the same year decided to get married. Together the couple had 3 daughters, including actress Rumor Glenn, singer Scout LaRue and fashion designer Tallulah Bell. The former couple officially divorced in the 2000s, but maintained a close friendship. Willis even attended the wedding of Demi Moore with actor Ashton Kutcher. After that, Bruce got engaged to Brooke Burns, but the relationship came to an end after 10 months in 2004. His second marriage took place in 2009 with model Emma Hemming, who is 24 years younger than him. The couple has 2 daughters, Mabel Ray and Evelyn Penn, making up a lovely family to this day. Something about Bruce Willis's life that shocked many people in 2022 was the announcement that the actor was retiring at the age of 67 as a result of his health condition. He was diagnosed with aphasia, a dysfunction that causes difficulty in communicating adequately, affecting the understanding of images and sounds, as well as forms of expression. His fans around the world cheer for Bruce Willis and hope that he is doing well. Net worth. Many people are curious to know how much an actor like Bruce Willis has earned throughout his career. Apart from getting huge cashes from his performances in various movies and series, the magnate has always diversified his sources of income. One of the ways the artist makes money is with advertisements and propaganda. He has been, for example, the advertisement man for Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler beverages. The contract for this campaign earned Willis between $5 million and $7 million over 2 years. In 2009, Willis also signed a contract in order to become the international face of Belvedere S.A. Sobieski Vodka, in exchange for a 3.3% stake in the company. In addition, Bruce Willis was one of the founders of the film production company Cheyenne Enterprises. Not to mention that he owned several small ventures, including the Mint Bar and the Liberty Theater, as well as being one of the first promoters of Planet Hollywood, a chain of Hollywood-themed restaurants. In other words, the artist really knows how to grow and invest his net worth. But much of his net worth comes from his big hit movies. With the Die Hard franchise alone, after taking inflation into account, the artist's cash was approximately $80 million. To give you an idea of the figures, in Armageddon, for example, the film achieved the highest box office gross of 1998, with $553 million from sales. He also received critical acclaim for The Sixth Sense, which grossed $673 million and is his highest-grossing film to date. Adding up all of his films, an estimated $3,050 million was collected at the North American box office, making Willis, in 2010, the 8th highest-grossing actor in a lead role. After all his taxes, it is currently estimated that Bruce Willis has a net worth of $250 million, enough money to go into retirement without any financial worries and ensure a good amount for his next generations. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.